Okay, second half of Ecossaise. We ended up, okay, here's the position we ended up in. So, our new position will look like this. In the right hand, we're going to have our fifth finger on B. Okay, so we've gone from doing these octaves on Ds now to a very similar pattern, but starting on B. Okay, then our left hand is going to be right here. Okay, we were down here. Actually, I had my thumb on B. Okay, right below middle C. Now we're going to move up above middle C, and actually your left thumb is going to be right next door to your right thumb. Okay, so there's your first hand position. Here's your second hand position. You just move down one. Okay, and let's look at both of those hands separately. So let's think of each of those hands separately. Your right hand is going to go from B octaves down to A octaves. And you'll just do the same pattern on each of those. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Remember, we're using our arm. My hand is really squishy and soft. I'm just kind of placing it on there, letting it spread out, really relaxed. And then I'm just moving my arm. See how nice and easy that is? And we're going to be doing that on the Ds in the previous part too. Just feels really nice and relaxed. Okay, so we're going to do that same pattern. This time we'll then play our third finger on G and our second finger on E. Okay, and do you see that that's an E minor triad? E, G, B. Okay, and then we just have the B repeated on the bottom. Okay, and then you're going to move your hand down and do the same thing starting on A. But when we do it on A, we're going to use an F sharp, so we'll have a black key on this one. Remember at your lesson, you told me you noticed this, that this is now a D triad, D major, with fingers 2, 4, and 5, and our thumb on A. And that same arm motion. Okay, now let's put those together. And that is all the new learning. That's all we have, because the next part will go back to what we did at the beginning. So how about that? Okay, let's look at the left hand. So remember we said that when we're playing B's in the right hand, our left hand will start with our thumb on A. And fourth finger, looking at the group of 2 black keys, we're going to put our fourth finger on the key that's on the right. That's a D sharp. Okay? We'll play that twice. And then go to E and G. Right? And that's the bottom of an E minor triad. Remember, the right hand has this E minor triad up here, so you can think of how those relate. And again. Then the next thing that happens in the left hand is we're just going to take this shape, black key, white key, and move it down one. Okay, so now we're playing the black key on the left in the group of 2. And a G on the top. We'll just do that same pattern, but again, we're going to go to a black key this time. Right? Because that's the bottom of a D major triad, which is what we're playing in our right hand. Actually, what plays together is going to be the bottom of it here. Okay, so let me put the two parts of the left hand together. One more time. Okay. Now let's put the hands together. Do that one more time. Here's the whole second half. And actually, we're going to repeat that. Okay, now here's the whole thing with the repeats. First half, repeated, and then the second half, repeated. Okay?